No, it doesn't want to work. Fat rip.
Gotta give it a bit of time. Oh my freaking god, that's what it was.
What was it?
There we go. There was a go live
Okay.
button on the YouTube page that I didn't even see.
Fat rip.
I am a freaking idiot.
There we go.
Alright, now I guess make sure if the audio is actually good. Guys, able to hear us properly?
Have fun playing the port with input lag, mate.
Well, you know, what can I do, honestly?
Marcus out of the again. Anyway, so yeah, Pac-Man World 2, my favorite Pac-Man game.
Yeah, your favorite.
Yeah.
I still need to, like, actually... Hold on, let me see if I can hear from my phone.
I can hear you guys.
Sure.
I know that, Marcus. No, it's fine. I mean, I do like this game, but there's just a lot of stuff I don't really like about it. It's alright, I guess. But I think I've made that point pretty
I think we're good.
Alright, that's good.
So, should we, like, restart it to go to the intro cutscene, or what?
You can do what you want.
Let's go to the intro cutscene.
Okay.
Because why not? I'll just, like, restart it.
Alright.
Because I'm professional that way.
I'm gonna do what's called the pro gamer move.
Yeah.
Yep.
It has been so long since I played this particular port. So this was actually the first version of Pac-Man World 2 I owned.
I don't even know what NK47's voice is, but I haven't heard Ron's voice. Yeah, well, my voice is pretty bad. It's horrible. It sounds even worse in person. Trust me.
So now here's the whole exposition, where you just have this little village.
Yeah. MK47... You misspelled that. NK47 is the one that likes to be black. Yeah.
They're calling you out.
Yeah, they're calling me out.
They're getting the pitchforks ready.
Yeah.
Shh, Marcus, don't say anything.
Don't say anything, Marcus. You say your voice is bad, sounds very monotonous. I don't know what you sound like, Marcus. I don't. Although I think there is a video on your channel or something that does, but I haven't watched it. So anyway, Clyde sounds like a.
I like the cartoony animation on this. It's very.
I like the
charming.
intro. It's cheesy, but it's what I like about it.
It's like one of those reasons why there should be, like, you know, a Pac-Man cartoon centered around this sort of setting.
Yeah, a Pac-Man cartoon that doesn't have toilet jokes like the Ghostly Adventure does.
I always thought it was kind of weird how they didn't have one, because it's like Pac-Man, even Pac-Man World 3 kind of like laid a foundation for a good cartoon.
Yeah.
I would watch that.
Like, oh man, I'm a meme! Really, it wasn't so horrible.
Instead, that's what we got years later.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I have some sort of lisp and I hate it. Yeah, I get that. I stutter sometimes.
There he
Anyway,
is.
he's
He's
spooky.
spooky.
Free from this accursed prison.
I like how he can't even actually sound spooky. He's just this cartoonish ham.
Yeah, well, he's also called Spooky. I mean, that's... Eh?
I mean, I guess the word spooky in of itself is kind of archaic.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Because, like, when you think spooky, you just think, you know, Halloween haunted house sort of thing.
I mean, at least they didn't name him something like, I don't know, Beanpole? Something stupid?
Beanpole.
Yeah, something stupid that no one would remember, like Klonoa. Oh, shoot, I shouldn't have said that.
Excuse me.
Whoops.
Excuse me.
Yeah, I guess people are...
Yeah, tell the truth about it, why don't you?
Oh god. People are gonna... Stay outside my window.
You're lucky. You're lucky I'm not popular.
They're after me.
Oh, speaking of ham.
Well, I do like Klonoa. That was a stupid choice from me. Pac-Man! How convenient you come outside. I've got a story to tell you.
He sounds like a Lego Island character.
He sounds like the guy from... Yeah, he sounds like the guy from Lego Island that's like, you forgot to put the CD in your computer.
Exactly. Which is what Star Force tried to do in the 2000s. Spooky.
Just to chat. I guess people didn't like what I had to say about Klonoa.
Klonoa's cool, but you know what's even better? The Game Boy Advance games.
I have... The only Klonoa game that I've actually played is Empire of Dreams, and it's pretty good.
The only Klonoa game I played is the sequel.
Yeah. I have the Japanese version of Door to Phantomile on the PS1. I bought it at like a Classic Game Expo a couple months ago, but I don't have any way of actually playing it. It just sits on my shelf.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Oh my god, this is like the first level, and I had such a hard time getting all the collectibles.
I have never seen
Like,
this
it
on a
made me
console
so
game.
mad.
The action command.
Action.
But I don't know which button I'm supposed to press to actually talk to him. Like, I tried jump,
Why does
tried the red roll.
shoulder?
It's weird.
TJ Professor K, why does Pac-Man have shoulders? That's a pretty good question.
So yeah,
I wish they'd make a Pac-Man game that was like one of the World games,
yeah.
but it had that super buff Pac-Man from Tekken that they were gonna put in. He just like beats the shit out of everything in sight.
So weird thing about the sport, they keep playing the Bare Basics theme like everywhere up to Canyon Chaos.
I noticed that like Pac-Man like easily contrasts from the background. Like he's like really crisp and everything else is like really blurry.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, I think
this sport is weird. That's all I can say.
I mean, it looks okay so far, but
like it functions.
They'll probably get worse, I imagine.
It functions, but it's like I can't get over how this level's music was like on the file select screen, the map select screen, Pack Village, even though that wasn't the case in the console game.
Super Mario fan, you should have just used PCSX2 or Dolphin. Yeah, well that'd be too much fun. That'd make too much sense.
Shut up. Dolphin does not run well on my computer for some reason. I've tried testing other games on it.
Yeah, it
just
doesn't really
run
run.
smooth.
Doesn't run mine. Doesn't run my PC well either. Lots of lag. I can't tell the music in this game apart anyway. Yeah, neither can I.
Ouch.
I mean, the music's good. It's just never mind.
It's just using recurring motifs like Mario World. That could be done.
Yeah, I have a question for Marcus since
Ah,
he's in the
shit.
chat. What do you think, Marcus? What do you think of the Pac-Man Tamagotchi that they announced, that Bandai announced? Because I think it's pretty neat, but you know, I like stuff like that.
Do we play Tamagotchi though?
I have some of the Tamagotchi games on the DS, but I haven't played them.
Hmm.
I had a friend. I knew a friend back in like elementary school that had one of the Tamagotchis, and it was pretty neat. But I mean, it's Pac-Man. Of course, I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah. No, it looks neat. I hope the Tamagotchi fans will love it.
Yeah, the
What the?
Tamagotchi. Oh.
Okay, maybe I shouldn't have gone through that dot chain. That was a mistake.
I think the Pac-Man Tamagotchi is actually kind of cute.
So that's what I get for saying for saying that stuff about the Tamagotchi.
Yeah, you die, I guess.
Alright, I swear the jumping is a little more like... Yeah, I guess it is kind of delayed on PC a bit. Alright, I just gotta be a little more careful.
Super constant. Oh, interesting. Actually, does anyone know how? Did they ever say how much this Pac-Man Tamagotchi was gonna be?
I forgot. I feel like there was a price announcement. Oh yeah, here's one of the most underutilized power-ups in any video game.
They have a shrink pellet.
The shrink pellet.
Only used to be clothes. Yeah.
Alright, so that was Canyon Chaos.
If I had to make a new if I was at Namco and I was tasked with making a new Pac-Man game, it'd be Championship Edition 3. No, it wouldn't be.
Can you not?
No, it wouldn't be. I like Championship Edition, but there's nothing.
I didn't bring you here to troll people, okay?
Okay, I was like, no, it's not Championship Edition 3. It was actually something similar to like Pac-Man Arrangement, which had like,
yeah,
you know, like the dash pads,
because it had, you know, it's level based Pac-Man. It works like that.
Wait, if Namco just made Pac-Man games like that, I'd be fine.
I'm surprised that they haven't really done it that often.
Yeah, it's mostly just mobile stuff, I guess.
I mean, there's the mobile stuff, but at the same time, you know.
Yeah.
They're the mobile stuff.
Oh, well, yeah, Marcus, I know how you feel. Yeah. Pac-Land Championship Edition.
Pac-Land Championship Edition?
Who even likes Pac-Land?
Pac-Land.
Me, I like Pac-Land.
I feel like I need to give Pac-Land a proper shot sometime.
Pac-Land's pretty good. It is a bit dated, but I mean.
Blinky, what's wrong with your head?
Why is that so funny? He kind of looks like
It looks like he has a health wedge on his head.
It looks like something from
He's like.
I can't.
Wow, how did I miss?
Oh, I missed.
Oh, I missed. Okay, there we go.
In the chat, I said I like Pac-Man. It's a good game. It's fun. Don't come and break my door down, please. Why is everything so dark? Well, it's just
his
his
froggy
version
tongue.
of the game playing. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're being cracked-eyed. Oh, is that why it's so dark? Because it's like a cracked ISO? Okay.
Maybe.
What the chat's telling me.
I mean, at the same time, the port. At the same time, the port probably, you know, was just like this.
Pac-Man is cool, except for anything involving button mashing to stay in the air. Yeah, that's my big complaint with Pac-Man, is the stuff where you have to, like, fly over those pits of water. I could never get past that.
Alright, so that was World 1. Just
Orange Blinky. You mean Tim? Timmy?
Oh, who cares about Tim?
I knew it.
Tim wasn't even, you know, from Namco. It was just a midway abortion.
Midway abortion?
Nah, maybe I shouldn't phrase it like that.
This is actually my favorite level in the whole game.
Yeah, I like the treetop levels.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. Although I'm not sure why the fog looks like water. This doesn't.
Okay, apparently the buttons to jump and revel are also kind of mapped to the mouse. I wonder if I should try that.
To the mouse? That's weird.
Yeah,
like
I mean, in terms of the keyboard buttons, jump is spacebar and Q is the revel. But, okay, no, maybe I shouldn't use the mouse. Alright, oh. So yeah, back in the day, I was internet savvy, and I played pretty much any Pac-Man Flash game I could come across. And
I played a lot of the Pac-Man games that were on, it was on like a website or something. I can't remember.
Miniclip? Oh, shit.
I think it was Miniclip. I thought they had some Pac-Man game on there. I played the Google Pac-Man Google a bit too.
So what I was trying to say was, like, at some point I came across, you know, the website for Pac-Man World 2. And when I was looking through, oh my god. Okay.
Whoa.
When I was on the site, I noticed the list of platforms at the bottom, and then they said PC was coming soon. I don't know why, but I thought I would wait out for the PC version, even though I did have a GameCube. But yeah, that was more or less how I got the game. I eventually waited for the PC game. And
I bought the game. Oh, sorry.
That was kind of a long wait too, because it came out in 2004.
Yeah, this version is like, it came out like 2 years after the game was already made.
Yeah, and it was kind of a silent release at that.
Yeah, I've never even like, honestly, I've never even heard of this version until like a month ago.
I don't know why. I guess they weren't really that proud of what they did.
Yeah.
Because
Mario says, I've seen talk with the original dev team and they said they found the PS2 hardware time a finicky and it's also still somewhat limited. You know, do you actually have access to like an interview with the people behind this game? So I'd actually like to read it. Both just out of like curiosity and maybe to like put on Wikipedia or something. Because, you know, that's what I do. I did the same with the original Pac-Man World. I found an interview with Scott Rogers. And put it on the Wikipedia page, and now it looks a lot nicer. Instead of just being like a cesspool of crap.
I actually interviewed him as well a few years ago. He's fun.
Really?
Yeah. Back when I was writing for the Inner Circle Games Network, I thought I would, contact him as, one of the people I would like to interview. So I decided to do that, and it was fun.
Yeah, that's really cool.
The funny thing is, he said this game was only okay, and that he really likes Championship Edition. So make that a fucking build.
Some of them. There's also, I'd actually like to somehow get into contact with the designer of Dug Deeper, because that game is just terrible, and I want to know how it came out so bad.
All I ever know of it was that I saw its box art, way back when, and I thought nothing of it.
I mean, it's not even, really considered an actual game in the series, because Namco had,
Right, because the whole Hasbro thing.
Yeah, it's just Hasbro thinking that they can turn every arcade game ever made into 3D and they'll be good. But the only ones that are good are Pac-Man and Pong. I hate what they did to Galaga. They tried making it Gradius or something. Then they tried making it like Space Harrier. This isn't Galaga or Galaxian or
But Space Harrier is fun though.
Yes, and Space Harrier didn't have these god-awful controls.
Oh no.
Either. I actually have the Japanese PC Engine version of Space Harrier, and it's a pretty competent port.
Okay, just an FYI, if you see me miss an easy jump or something, or not be able to jump, that's not me, that's the keyboard. Or this game.
Is there some input lag on this or something?
I feel like there is. When I use the GameCube controller, it's much more immediate.
I really enjoyed Hasbro Centipede. They made a Centipede game?
Oh yeah, they did.
I never knew about that before.
I've heard of it, but I haven't looked at it.
What Hasbro did with Galaga can't be worse than Galaga Revenge. He probably is right. I mean, at least Galaga Destination Earth doesn't call the player a retard.
Oh god.
I played Galaga Revenge on my phone. It ate up a lot of the battery, so that's why it really had to delete it. But it was just
Pac-Man looks like crap in this.
It's just white Pac-Man.
Yeah.
But Galaga Revenge was...
Stop! Stop! Don't do this to me!
Revenge was just... It was just terrible. I mean, it didn't even really play much like Galaga. It played more like...
It was really easy until it suddenly decided to be really hard.
It was the world's easiest version of Raiden I'd ever played.
And then suddenly it decides to make it impossible, so that way you have to pay up.
Yeah, it's just the pay-to-win bullshit. The only thing I did like about it was the Namco fan service. It had ships from other Namco games in it, like Starblade. But Galaga Wars did that too, and it did better.
Yeah. And Galaga Wars was made by an actual division of Namco.
Really? I thought it was by Paladin. Or maybe they just...
Namco... it was published, by a division of Namco that had other games in it.
Oh, yeah, it was the European division or something?
Whereas Galaga Revenge was oh, okay, we actually are based in Taiwan too, all of a sudden.
I think that is probably... I have a hard time choosing whether that or Galaga Destination Earth is the worst Galaxian game. It's horrible.
You're just still call it a Galaxian game.
Yeah, I'm still called Galaxian.
Galaga took over the series. Get over it.
Yeah, and I don't care.
Okay.
Well, I guess by my logic, we should really be calling the Pac-Man series the Pac-Man series.
Well, I mean, Pac-Man was a prototype name, though.
Well, it's what it was called. I mean, yeah, it was called that in Japan, but they didn't later change it to Pac-Man. Whereas Galaga was like a different name. It's not like Galaxian was later called Galaga later on. But long drawn out button things. Okay, I wonder what kind of trees they are. What these trees have like burners on them? Are they just like branches that do they just grow burners or something?
It's a video game. That's probably all you need to know.
Go for it. Yeah, you just answer every question. Yeah, it's a video game.
Like, I don't think there was an actual, like, you know, thought for why there are burners.
Yeah, it was just me trying to be funny.
It's just nature burning itself.
Careful, don't fall into the black abyss.
No, it's okay. I'm
Wallows
being
you in.
I am being a careful gamer. Alright. There we go. Oh my god. Almost fell off there. Freaking input.
Yeah. Did you hear what I said about Dig Dug Deeper? No, I didn't. Was it about, how Taizo looks like the fucking Crimson Chin from
Here it comes.
Crimson Chin. Yeah, the Crimson Chin. Just want some.
Oh yeah, here's an example of the camera not helping. Like, you would think you would be over. You think you'd have to go over here, but no, the goal is over here.
Now I want to draw Taizo as Hugan.
No!
Well, I know someone drew Suzumu as Timmy Turner.
I mean, they do have like
that
kind of the same color scheme.
Yeah. Vanega Chin.
Stop. I do not want to hear that phrase, like, for at least until the end of the stream.
For the rest, it's like, I don't want to hear this for the rest of my life.
And the rest of the
Pac-Man World 2.
Oh yeah, that's what we were talking about, right?
Yeah, it's a game.
It's like Crash Bandicoot meets Pac-Man kind of thing.
Yeah.
I like it.
No, is it Suzumu or is it Susumu?
I pronounce it Susumu.
I think Mr. Driller 2 on the Game Boy Advance says it's Susumu. Like, I am Susumu, and I'm here to stop you making those fucking annoying blocks. No, that's not what he sounds like. But this boss used to drive me nuts.
Oh.
When will Namco make Gapless 2? They did make Gapless 2, actually. It's called Galaga 88.
I mean, yeah.
Now there technically is a Gapless 2. It was on this like really obscure plug and play unit in Japan. It came with like
Japan.
Yeah, it was called like Namco Nostalgia 2, and it came with
Namco
that
Nostalgia 2.
I think it was like Gapless Phalanx, but it was I don't even really remember how you played it. It's just a thing that exists. Susumu.
Hey, I did it.
Susumu? I've never heard anyone call it that.
Oh, dang it, they fixed Pac-Man's inputs here. I can't spaz out while the victory screen's going. That's unfortunate.
Galaga 80 is actually Galaga 2.
Namco likes to make their series confusing.
That's right. Gaflus was also called Galaga 3, which doesn't make any sense.
Pac-Man, it's
That's
great to
because
see
Melee was
you.
like, yeah, Galaga is big hit, which make Galaga 3 and call it.
I wonder if this guy has a name.
Probably does.
Watch out for the Rev Roll Rams. They are mean.
So in the chat, tell us what the sheriff officer Pac-Man in the Snow Mountain is called. If he has a name.
He doesn't really seem dressed for the winter, you know. He's just out with a hat
Neither does Pac-Man. He's wearing
and a belt
gloves
that's covering nothing.
People are talking about the random
Pac Ranger.
So, the names of the Galaga, of the we call it Galaga, Galaxian games are just so weird, because there's Galaxian, then there's Galaga, then there's Gaplus, and Galaga 88. Which is fine so far. But
Yeah,
then Namco makes a game called Galaxian 3, which doesn't make any sense.
And there's like 2 of them.
Gaplus is Galaxian 3. I mean, Galaxian 3 is can you even really consider a Galaxian game? I mean, the title's like all it really has anything to do with. It's like a 3D rail shooter. It's alright.
I mean, yeah, it's probably their way of trying to reboot the Galaxian series.
It was actually
like
quite
Galaga Destination Earth.
It's the ranger from Yogi Bear. Says actually Luke. I mean, TJ Professor K.
And the only time those snowballs will appear in the game.
It says in the manual. My copy of Pac-Man World 2, which is the PS2 version, I did not get the manual. Unfortunately. So it's just okay. I think the case is actually a reproduction because whoa, what was that?
Oh, that was one of the Rams. These guys.
Yeah, this one.
They're just going a little crazy, you know?
Hey, boo-boo!
Jesus Christ.
But yeah, I'm very sure my copy of Pac-Man World 2 is, the case at least, is a repro, because the quality looks like crap. It looks like printer paper quality. But the game itself is the real one.
I could probably do without these Rams getting in the way.
Wasn't someone else gonna join the chat?
Yeah, but I guess he might need some more time.
Or I was busy with someone.
Yeah.
I understand.
Gabe Tunes.
That's right. You're making a huge mistake. What mistake? The fact he's playing this game? Oh, shoot. Roast.
Joke's on you, I played this game all the time. Every now and then.
No, the mistake was letting me on the voice chat.
Yeah.
Make fun
that was the mistake. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm sorry, everyone. I made fun of Pomelo. She probably is burned in these things. Can I join? Well, the thing is, like, only a select group of people have been selected to join. I don't really know anything else.
Yeah, I'm kind of just only picking, you know, a couple people at a time.
Yeah, I get that.
Wouldn't
if we had like 15 people in here, it'd be chaotic.
Oh no, Pac-Man's frozen.
Pac-Man came in Ice Cube.
He'll live on like Walt Disney.
The mistake is Joe. Very funny. Very funny.
Alright, that should be the goal over there, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Aw, the bear's upset that I went past him.
Wasn't a long stream. So what Pac-Man game do you think you're gonna stream next? If you have one.
I was thinking I would go through like Pac-Man fan games, whether they be like Flash stuff
Oh.
or otherwise.
That'd be neat.
Although, of course, I was also thinking of moving on to Pac-Man World 3.
Yeah.
And there would probably be more stuff to talk about, considering all the dialogue and lore explorers.
Yeah. Yeah, at least with World 3, you have a lot to talk about. I played the DS version of World 3, and it is one of the worst DS games I've ever played.
No, DS version is
so bad. There's literally a Luke sounds like inescapable, like, pit or something. Where it's like you press a switch, and you can get stuck. You think you get stuck, and you're like, you can't get past it. We should make them play the Ghostly Adventures. Okay, no.
Maybe. I'm not gonna.
I mean, these games are decent, actually.
Like, I'm not gonna pretend.
They're better
I'm not
than
gonna
the
act
cartoons.
like the Ghostly Adventures games are terrible, but like, I would give them a chance.
Play Ghostly
at least another chance. I did give them one.
Well, I'm not the one who's going to be playing it, so.
Yeah,
I played.
I'm the player in all of these. Because
whatever you want.
That's just how I do it.
I have the 3DS Ghostly Adventures game. Not Ghostly Adventures 2. I mean, it's fine. It's no Super Mario 3D Land at all. Or even New Super Mario Bros. 2, but it's fine.
Oh boy.
I mean, again, it's better than the TV show, and that's all I can really use. Not gonna lie, I used to actually like the cartoon, but then as I just kept watching it, I realized this is a mockery of Pac-Man.
You're like,
what have they done to him?
What have I been doing, wasting my life on this shit?
Bring back, This is a really terrible Pac-Man game. This one! Pac-Man 2600. Bring that back.
Well,
You know, I remember. I think with Cat Games.
What is wrong with the
Cat Games made like one of those crappy Atari flashback consoles, and I noticed they had the box art for Pac-Man on the 2600. I was like, wait, is Pac-Man 2600 on there? I think it's actually the 5200 version.
Wait, are you talking about the portables or something?
Yeah.
No, they stole Homebrew.
Really?
Yeah.
So it's kind of like My Arcade.
They took the Pac-Man 4K, I think it was called, and it's like this really good Pac-Man homebrew port for the 2600. That makes it a lot more arcade authentic.
Yeah, I've heard of it. That's really
So yeah,
scummy.
they took that.
Nope, they didn't ask permission.
I wouldn't assume.
Probably not. Just scumfucks. I seriously, I mean, I know, I kind of feel bad for saying, like, you know, Pac-Man should go into business. I mean, people are gonna lose their jobs. But this company has such a poor reputation that there's really no way to save it at this point. There's really nothing else to do. And it sucks because people work there and they're gonna lose their jobs. Whoa, there's a really bad voice crack. So people would lose their jobs if this company goes out of business. And at this point, I'm pretty sure they will with that giant lawsuit with Namco and the other one with Walgreens. It's just chaotic for them. I mean, if they can't even pay back Walgreens for like the unsold stock, what makes them think they're gonna go up against Bandai Namco?
Yeah, the whole situation is something I wouldn't really touch with a 10-foot pole.
Back into a lot of false advertising. Absolutely. I mean, the just PR nightmare that was the Bandai Namco flashback they did. Oh, that's another thing. Taito made a deal with them. They're gonna port like Taito games now.
Oh no.
I'm like, these companies.
Yeah.
I mean, come on. I mean,
How do I have 10 lives? I have been dying a lot.
I just noticed that. Yeah, you have like a lot of... Also, what's going on with Pac-Man right there?
Oh, it's just the camera angle.
Um,
Oh boy. Yeah. The whole situation is something.
hold up, gonna play Sonic 2 on the At Games Genesis. Yeah, man, do that. That is the definitive way to play Sonic 2.
Hey, there's the Ranger again.
Oh yeah, Marcus brought up that At Games hasn't even paid Namco for their stuff. So, yeah.
I love these like highlighted instructions right here, like press the jump button at the top.
Yeah, it's just like a lot smaller than the text. Press
I don't know if it's because of the screen resolution or that, you know.
You can
port
flip
job.
kick crates in the air by pressing the button.
Be careful.
Acting more like scat games. Yeah, brother.
All right, here it is. Here's the level that was featured on the box art.
Yeah.
Because it's the only one with rollerblades.
It's the level that made me so mad.
This
I swear, if I am able to see someone get all the collectibles in this in one clean run,
oh, no.
I will give him like $100.
So you were trying to like 100% the game at some point?
Yep. I was like, oh come on, it can't be that bad.
No, it
is. It's near impossible, I swear.
I think that's why you don't like the game, because of 100%.
Well, that's part of the reason.
Because like I don't play it like that. I like it.
I don't know, I have to... When I am dedicated to a game, I try to just, like, not just beat it, but conquer it.
Yeah.
All the achievements, everything. That's another thing, like, the collectibles don't really do a whole lot except for points.
Yeah, they're just, like, there for you to, like, be, you know,
there.
Stuff.
So there's really, like, no point to even collect the fruit.
Like, they don't serve a gameplay purpose, just more of a collection purpose.
Yeah. I mean, like, the tokens at least do something. Yeah,
I really like how they use the tokens in this game. Because there's like 6 games.
Yeah, well, this game's collectible system, if it didn't suck, I'd probably like it even more.
And now we see the root of the problem.
I mean, I want to like this game as much as a lot of other people, but I just can't.
No, it's okay. I can see why there are people that wouldn't like it.
I mean, there's things I like about it. I mean,
of course.
Yeah.
It's just you know, collectible generic stuff like that.
Oh, I mean, I think the skating idea is pretty cool, but they ruin it with the collectibles. When I just see a pellet fly by and I forget to collect it, I just like kind of die inside.
You know, the box art isn't really that accurate because there are no collectibles in there.
Yeah, also, well, it makes it look like the whole game is Pac-Man ice skating.
Meanwhile, like, with Pac-Man World 1, you can actually see, oh, it's Pac-Man, there's ghosts, there's the 3D.
Have you seen the Japanese box art people too? It's just Pac-Man skating through a kaleidoscope.
I really don't know why it is that this is the box art.
I don't know, maybe someone just had a real thing for the skating level. I mean, it's fun, but like...
Someone was like, yes, this is the moment.
Like, yes, this is what will sell the game. Pac-Man ice skating with piranhas.
This what the 3D Pac-Venture is like.
100%. I think the issue in Pac-Dots being required for 100% level. Wait, I think the issue is Pac-Dots being required for 100% a level. Or anything.
Are you kidding me?
100% the
I
game
didn't
should
jump
be
that far.
Exactly. Like, if I have to collect all of every single item, every dot, every token in one clean run without missing one, that's just really bad. That's poor game design. I'm sorry.
I don't feel like it really is intended for like the
I mean,
games to put 100% full in there. It's just like kind of
like the collectibles in. I'll use the original world as an example. Since I
They're
really
like, how will people keep replaying
Like-
this game? Oh yeah, let's try and set these collectibles in an arbitrary goal.
Exactly. I mean, with the original Pac-Man world, the collectibles had a purpose. They're used to get to, like, secret spots, like access to different mazes, get to other sections of the game. There's a reason to collect them. And they gave you points, too, which is how you also get extra lives. Here, they're just for just, like, bragging rights.
Yeah.
Like
and
Xbox
like extra
games.
lives are like available like just as is. There are some times where you actually use a fruit like to open the crate and stuff, but like those moments are few and far between compared to the original.
Yeah. Also, the Pac-Dons especially has such small hitboxes, too. That's another problem. I mean, I guess some people are like, oh, you just don't like the game.
Alright, time to make the jump again.
Oh, shoot.
Come on, 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 come on. Ah, man.
Oh, sweet move.
I did not want to replay that section.
I mean, I know some people are gonna be like, oh, you just don't like this game because it's hard to 100%. No, I mean, that's part of getting getting the items is a pain sometimes.
Yeah.
Well, I guess another thing I don't like about the game, I guess, is just the level design. Sometimes it's good, a lot of times it isn't. I know I've said this like countless times before, and I sound like a broken record, but
You're having
the
a
game.
heart
I mean, the game doesn't really seem to know if it wants to be like Super Mario 64, where it's like an adventure game, or if it wants to be like Banjo-Kazooie with like all the collectibles. So a lot of times the levels feel like they don't mesh well. A lot of times they're like, oh, find the collectibles. Other times they're just like getting to the end. It leads to like a lot of really poor levels, I think. For example, I think a good example for me is
Oh god.
it was one of the volcano levels. I think it was like into the
We'll
volcano.
get to those.
Such a pain.
Just as soon as I beat Pinky here.
Like in the volcano level, you had like these levels you couldn't even see. Like excuse me, not levels, platforms. These platforms you couldn't even see
The
until like
keyboard is messing me up right now.
you're basically just dead. It wants to be neither. It wants to be like Crash Bandicoot more than anything. Yeah, and it tries to be Crash Bandicoot and it doesn't really do a good job.
Are you
I mean,
alright. This is probably gonna take a little bit of time.
alright, I know I've been pretty negative so far, so I will say something I like about the game is the music. I really like the soundtrack.
The music's good.
It's very good. Controls are decent, I think. There were some crappy things about it, but I've said that several times before. I guess a lot of the stuff I said about this game I don't like I've made very clear, so it's not really a whole lot.
Yeah, you don't have to repeat yourself.
Okay. Where is Dingo Dial in this game?
What?
I wish he was in this game. Your fault for playing the worst port.
Oh shush.
Shush.
The game is fine. I'm having fun.
I'm having much
Except when the
fun.
port just decides to screw me up.
It's the most fun you can possibly have.
Yeah.
Brown bricks and mutton crap.
Wait, did the ice just like
Pac-Man,
melt
yeah,
as
Pac-Man's
it was going
foot
through
just
death
turned to a giant
animation?
ice cube.
Alright, Pinky, just let me move on, please.
This level drove me nuts. This was the first level I had to like look up a walkthrough for
You had to
because
look
I
up
was
a walkthrough for this?
defeated by how you're supposed to solve it. Has anyone ever played that really late port to GBA? Of World 2? I'm assuming he's World
Oh
2.
no. Not the GBA version.
I have it, but I've never played it. But I've heard it's
It's
just
bad.
bad.
It's bad.
It
Like,
also it's
it tricks
combo
you
part
into
with
thinking
this
it would be
Pac-Man
good with its graphics, which are actually really excellent for GBA. But like, the levels drag, and it gets worse in
That's the
volcano
yeah, that's
levels where they add in like instant death bits and stuff.
exactly. That's a complaint I've seen a lot with that game. It's just horrid.
There are literally moments where you have to butt bounce up slopes.
It's like if they had multiple level designers for this, but they were all sealed. They couldn't talk to each other. They were all sealed away somewhere in the, the video game building, and they had to make these games. They had to make the levels themselves, and they weren't able to speak to anyone.
And you know
So then
what?
when they were finally able to see each other, they put the levels together and noticed just how little of a fuck they give to actually make them mesh together.
I'm still gonna play the GBA version at some point on the live stream though.
Oh yeah, that game's like really good. One of the
just
best Pac-Man games
because.
there is. It's better than this crappy PC game or whatever.
No, this is better.
It is better. Yeah.
Like, this is still Pac-Man World 2.
It's a good game.
It's just now.
I mean, I know I said I don't really like it a whole lot, but I guess I could call it good.
It's just now I'm using a keyboard. But in order for me to live stream the GBA version, I would still need to use a keyboard as well. I would be getting the worst experience.
DSi Games is really cool. I love their games.
Yeah,
I
love the Nintendo DSi.
Though he's talking about DSi games.
No. Yeah, the games on the DSi are pretty,
best known for classics like SpongeBob SquarePants Revenge of the Flying Dutchman.
Yes.
And I actually had that game as a kid and I unironically enjoyed it. But playing it again,
it's SpongeBob.
I believe they also made Pinball Advance, Pac-Man Pinball Advance, which is also crap. But
I need to play that sometime. I mean, I used to own it, but I never really had an actual opinion on it.
They were gonna make a sequel to that too, and I think it was by the same people that made Pinball FX.
Oh yeah.
One of the best pinball games, if you ask me.
I tried to email them about that, and they were like, "We have no knowledge on this." I'm like, "Are you kidding me?" It has to come from somewhere.
I said this before, but I don't hate the original arcade game. Hell, I grew up with the unlockable in this game along with that Windows collection for Revenge of Arcade. It doesn't... when have I said... When I say I... Huh? Did I say anything about, like, him not liking the arcade original? I never said that.
Let's see. Oh!
They didn't make Revenge
Falling
of the
damage.
Oh, they didn't. I thought they did.
Falling damage killed me.
Hold on a sec. I know they made some GBA games I have. I want to find
Are
out.
you still talking about the SI game?
Yeah, because they're the best developer ever made.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I love their best game.
They should just sell Pac-Man to these guys. They do such a better job.
Yeah, they know.
They'd make Pac-Man World 4 in like a day.
What's the rest of the industry doing? Are you no, come on. Don't do that to me.
Obamacare not working. It doesn't have anything to do with Okay. I know it's a reference to a meme, but still. Obama and Pac-Man, I believe, are two different things. Someone correct me?
I wonder if Obama has played this game at one point.
What if it was Pac-Man World 2, but instead of Pac-Man, it was Obama?
Obama World 2.
Calling out from Pac-Land.
Alright.
Calling out from Pac-Man's world.
Let me make this jump. Hey, the keyboard did not fail on me.
Ooh. Good job. Obama Gangnam Style. Obama, man.
Whoa. Alright, we're going deeper into the volcano now.
You have made more progress in this game in like less than an hour than I have ever made in like the past 2 years.
You see, this is how often I play this game.
Yeah, I can tell. I mean, you know exactly where to jump, exactly where everything is.
And it's literally only the keyboard that's messing with me.
You know, I have a question for you. A while back, you said you bought Pac-Man no Desktop Dissectors team.
Oh yeah.
Did you ever manage to get that working or something?
Have I managed to get it working?
Yeah.
Believe me, if I did, I would have been sharing materials about it by now.
Okay, because I left that server I was part of where you were talking about it. I wasn't sure if you did or not. But,
yeah, I haven't really touched up on it because, well, at least not since I tried to do it through the virtual machine. I wasn't sure if I needed to have like the Japanese language.
oh, shoot.
Is there music coming off on your end?
Also, if you hear music in the background, that's my brother practicing his guitar.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was just asking about that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Metal Pac-Man doesn't even look metal at this point. Yeah, he looks like Granite Pac-Man.
But yeah, I still want to get Desktop Dissectors working sometime. I just don't really know where it fits in.
Something I'd like to get a hold of is the in the late 90s there was this company called Mediakai in Japan that made like these budget games for like Windows, and one of them was a port of Pac-Man. Yeah, they ported like a bunch of like Namco and Sega games to PC. Like there's Daytona USA, there's I think House of the Dead, there's The Legend of Valkyrie, I think Dig Dug. A lot of stuff.
Are they like arcade emulations or are they like?
I think they're actually like recreations. They remade them. Because one of the people in the chat that told me has the Valkyrie port, and I think he said it's a recreation.
Interesting.
Yeah, but and the thing is that a lot of these have never been done, so they're kind of lost for now. On this other server I'm in, I actually started like this short, like this small like preservation project where like we just try to find these, and we've made a lot of progress on it actually. We found like 3 or 4 of them in like a few days after I started it.
That's cool.
Oh, it is emulation. Never mind. These aren't recreations. It's just emulation.
I mean,
So there probably isn't
one
anything
person
like
says this, the other person says that. You know.
Yeah, I was just incorrect. They are emulation. Yeah,
So interesting.
the homie dumped Dig Dug and The Legend of Valkyrie. Professor K in the chat found Pac-Man. We also found G Darius and Crazy Climber on like these some kind of fishy looking websites. I thought it was malware at first, but I ran it in a virtual machine. They appear to be clean.
I love how like this area was where a checkpoint was, right? But then
Yeah.
Rev roll, boom, another checkpoint.
2 checkpoints in 1. Yeah, like right there. Oh man, that was a tricky part to get through.
Oh god, this part.
This part looks like a nightmare.
And now, for this port, you have to press Q to let go.
What if Dig Dug became a rapper and called himself Dig Thug? Oh god. You know, there actually was like a song based on Dig Dug. It was never officially released until like several years later. But it's actually it's based on the jingle Atari made for the 2600 version of Dig Dug. Everyone do the Dig Dug dance.
Oh yeah, so yes, Jackie, I did say that I would be doing Pac-Man fan games next stream.
Are there any good Pac-Man fan games? I can't remember.
It could be it could be good or bad, whatever works.
I was gonna suggest, you know, are you familiar with that, like, catalog IP thing that Bandai Namco did? Had, like, the Pac-Man Ghost and Stage Maker on it?
Oh yeah, yeah.
A lot of those are fan-created, and I think some of them are web browser games. Could see if you're able to play those.
I like Station Ghost Maker.
Yeah, I played around with it, it's really neat.
There's a lot of potential to it, but, like, it's not a Switch game.
Yeah. That's what Pac-Man Maker should have been, not like a fucking reskin of the sandbox.
That literally could be Namco's Mario Maker.
They could have done that and like added stuff. Stuff from like Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man, if we got the rights to it back. Pac-Man Championship Edition. I've seen people on Reddit when Namco trademarked Pac-Man Stage Maker, they're like, oh, this looks stupid. There's no potential in this. I'm like, no, fuck you, you're wrong, downvote.
Honestly, I think there was less potential for a Sonic and Pac-Man Maker because, like, those are more complicated.
I mean, Pac-Man, you could, like...
Pac-Man is very flexible.
Maker, I can understand. A Zelda one would be pretty neat, but...
Mario Maker already kind of tapped into that potential.
Yeah, you can transform into Link. Mario Maker 2.
Ah, great, now I gotta go back. This has to be like my least favorite section of the game.
I hate this song. You know, I was reading an article on Vice that was an interview with Toru Iwatani. It was talking about what he thought of. This is like from 2015, so it's like really old. But it's talking about like what he thought of, you know, Pac-Man's legacy and everything. Yeah, he thought it was like really. He was really pleased to see that so many people love this game.
I hate this part.
I don't see anything on the specific sequels though. Although apparently Iwatani helped work for Pac-Mania. He really likes that one.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh shoot. I always thought this part was weird. Fly and eat the dots.
Moving on.
Pac-Man Maze Race. Yeah, that was the game I made the logo for.
Yeah.
I remember that. 2015 is now old. Yeah, it's a decade old.
It's half a decade, you idiot.
Old Solid Snake dog gif.
I can't believe that is. Wait. Okay.
Yeah,
I was gonna say, if I had to do that part over again.
Imagine doing all that and you're like, oh wait, it was already done for me.
Damn it!
This part made me so mad. I hate this part of the level with a burning passion.
Yeah, it's not that great.
Oh yeah, this is really good.
Top quality Pac-Man gameplay. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Game of the century.
All right, this is the last part.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, the fire effects. It looks like they found a GIF of flame on Google Images, and they found another one, and they used that as the animation. I didn't even notice that.
Well, you know,
World 2 cameras.
they gotta save their budget somehow, right?
Yep.
All right.
Marcus sent me a DM.
And now we have actual volcanic. That was 2 checkpoints in a row.
Yeah. They outright insert real-life fire cutscenes in Sonic Adventure 2. Yep, that looked bad. Honestly, I've never played any of the Sonic Adventure games.
I would say play the first one only as Sonic. Well,
Right,
maybe,
yeah, there's
not,
like different...
maybe not only as Sonic, but like as Sonic and Tails.
Okay.
That's basically the best.
I honestly know very little about Sonic Adventure, so people are probably gonna be like furious to
They're
know
gonna
that.
be furious about anything Sonic.
I honestly don't like Sonic very much. It probably doesn't help the first Sonic game I played was Sonic 06 on the Xbox 360.
Yeah, no, it definitely doesn't help. Because that's like if Sonic Adventure 1 was bad.
But people at school were like saying, "Oh my god, Sonic, it's so good, it's so like edgy, it's so awesome." Yeah, there was a Sonic game on the Xbox.
No,
I was like, okay,
the Twitter Sonic fan base.
I got it as the Christmas gift. I put it in the Xbox. I started playing it. I saw all the there's so many graphical glitches. Sonic went through the fucking pier on like the level with the whale. And I'm like, what is this shit? And I showed it to my dad, and he was like, this game can't be that good.
So you see this part. This part of the level. This is where, like, you would think you would have to go over here and do more of the level. But you're actually supposed to go this way.
Yeah, I mean, that looks like an exit or something.
No, this is the real way to go through the level.
But I showed my dad Sonic 06. He's like, oh, come on, you're overreacting. I gave him the controller. I told him to play the first level. And he was just appalled by how terrible it was. He was just in shock. And so we took it back to the store and we traded in for Sonic Unleashed. which is a much better game.
Is it? I mean, okay, yeah, maybe in comparison to 06.
I mean, it's fine. I mean, I had a lot more fun with it for one thing, but alright.
I tried, like, I have the Wii version and I don't really like it that much, and from what I hear of the Xbox 360 game, it just sounds even worse.
Level design in the volcano sucks. Absolutely. It's just, I think this is one of my least favorite parts of the game. But, whatever.
And it's also, like, one of the longer parts of the game, too.
Sonic 06 is the modern 2600 Pac-Man? Nah.
That's overreacting. But yeah, like, the Twitter Sonic fan base loves the bad stuff and hates the good stuff.
I've legit seen people that say if Sonic 06 is underrated, it's not a bad game.
Exactly.
Yes it is.
It's like, what?
So either this is the first video game they've ever played, or they have like the shittest taste in games.
Oh god, here's the slide section.
Yeah.
This is a fun part.
I've never
Oh
played Sonic 06. I've heard stories about how terrible it is. You're not missing out on anything. Okay, think of the worst game you've ever played. Now imagine that by like, I don't know, 50, 100, 500%. You got Sonic 06. There's very little about the, and this is coming from someone that has played it as a kid when it came out. There's very little about that game I can say that is good, except, I guess, the music.
Well, I mean, there is a guilty oh my freaking god.
I guess it's actually kind of good because of how bad it is.
Like, there's some, like, there's some good gameplay mechanics buried under all the shit. Like, I can enjoy the Sonic levels to some degree because I can see that there is, like, you know, some good level design underneath it. Speaking, like, as a whole, it's not a good game.
Yeah, so 6 isn't a good game, it's just not super horrible in my opinion. I don't really agree. This is a game that Sega hyped the living shit out of.
Because
they acted like this is going to be the best thing they've ever made.
Yeah,
people were really excited for it.
That's what
They
like, kicked it in the curb.
They spent so much time on this game. And
only for it to just be bad.
Yeah, and this was like a $40 to $50 game. So, and the fact that it came out what it is just disgusting. It's really awful.
Was there a checkpoint on the slide? Or was that a token?
I thought there was. I thought it saw like a sparkle effect.
I can't. The camera's not letting me see. Could have sworn there was a check. Maybe it was a token. That's probably what it was. Because it has this.
Actually, yeah, you're right. It was a token.
It looked like a checkpoint for a moment. I was like, wait, what?
I honestly find Sonic Forces worse just because they didn't try. No, I don't agree with that either. I mean, Sonic Forces is pretty funny, but it's not. It's nowhere near bad. It's not worse than Sonic 06.
Sonic Forces is very.
They tried with Sonic Forces. They tried.
No, I don't. I don't agree with that.
I bought it on Steam,
yeah.
And I played it for a bit, and I was like, "This is not fun." And
the thing is, like, it feels like the most routine Sonic game. That's what it feels like to me.
They hyped 06, and then Secret Rings turned out to be better.
Like,
I've actually never.
Oh my freaking god! Am I gonna lose all my lives here?
Was Secret Rings the DS game?
No, Secret Rings was on Wii. It was one of the early Wii games.
No, I'm thinking of
Sonic Rush is on the DS.
No, it wasn't that one. It was like the Dark. Dark Chronicles?
Please listen.
Slide part is so
I
hard.
literally lost all my lives on this slide. Freaking PC
Wait, you
port.
put it at the beginning of the level?
I have to restart the level.
Oh my god! Oh, that sucks. I'm sorry. That sucks.
I sure wish I had a GameCube controller right now.
Completely unplayable because it's physical pain. You wanna know, like, okay, you wanna know, this is me, like, trying to be funny, like, Klonoa. A game that, you wanna know a game that gives me physical pain?
What?
It is a Sonic game.
Of course it would be.
Well, yeah, I mean, what good Sonic games? There's no good Sonic games. That's a lot.
You gonna
It
fight
is.
me?
Yes, Sonic Schoolhouse.
Oh.
It's Sonic
Sonic
Schoolhouse. That game gives me
Schoolhouse.
physical pain. Oh, yeah, that game is. It's shit. It's terrible.
It's not meant for you. You're too old.
Sonic. I love how that game, like, there's like clones of Sonic. Like he'll be standing outside, and then you like look inside, and then he's in the school.
Because like they can't actually like make a move.
I think a large amount of the 06 hate comes from people who are hyped for release. Well, I've never cared about Sonic that much. I wasn't hyped for it.
And that's what I think
was
is going on with Forces.
It was just awful.
People were very hyped for Forces because it was the next Sonic game after Lost Worlds.
Yeah, it was by the same people that made Sonic
notwithstanding. But, like, at the same time, I don't know, man. The red flags were popping up for release before that. People probably should have seen it.
Free Riders. Free Riders. I have never played it.
It's
Don't know much about it,
so
but I've heard it's almost unplayable because of the controls.
It's a Kinect game. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, I'm not expecting a whole lot. It is the Kinect.
Alright, this time we gotta beat the freaking level.
Sonic Force was just mediocre. Yeah, it was. I mean, I was pretty disappointed with it because, you know, it came out with Sonic Mania. And Sonic Mania was awesome. I thought this would be good too, but no.
But now you need Christian Whitehead to make Forces.
Can Christian Whitehead just like make all the Sonic games now?
Yes,
he does such a better job than Sega at Sonic games.
I mean, to be fair, there were like, key members of the Sonic team that also worked on Mania, but you know.
Yeah, I mean, Sega did work on it, but most of it was by Whitehead and his retro engine.
Oh yeah, Lost World on 3DS. I like it enough. The parkour was actually really good on it.
I have like a promotional like wallpaper for that game on 3DS, home screen wallpaper. I don't remember how I got it.
Oh my god, am I really gonna be able to do the slide section with 4 lives?
Okay, I guess I'll tell it a good Sonic game. I like Sonic Mania a lot. That is my favorite
Mania
Sonic.
Is the best one.
I like the first Sonic enough.
Yeah, first
I like the second Sonic. I like Sonic 2. Sonic 3. Sonic 3 was a game I actually grew up playing on 360. That was really fun.
With the Genesis, Ultimate Genesis Collection. Okay.
Yeah, Ultimate Genesis Collection. Seriously, I think it's actually better than the one on Switch. That's from 2009. If you want to get like a really good Genesis collection, there's a lot of them. That's the one to get. Really well done. But I also like Sonic Unleashed was okay. I guess that's it. Yeah, to be fair, there's a lot of Sonic games that I've never played before, so could be some more that are pretty good, but you know, I mean, I don't really like Sonic a whole lot. So
Whoa.
Whoa!
Okay. I didn't mean
I've
to
never
do
played
that.
Sonic CD, actually. JVEG, 1990X. Never played Sonic CD. Sonic 1's kind of bleh. It hasn't. Yeah, it hasn't aged well. I don't think, but it's not bad, I guess.
Okay, yeah, that was a token.
Woo!
Alright, almost there.
Yeah, I've never played Sonic CD, but I've heard mixed feelings on CD. Some people say, "Oh my god, this is the best Sonic game." Others are like, "Eh." I'm sort of in the section. I feel. I do like the soundtrack for CD. Oh my god.
2 more tries. 2 more tries. I could do this.
You are playing a Pac-Man game, and I'm talking about Sonic the Hedgehog.
Alright. Oh, thank God. Okay, I got past that part. Now I just gotta make this roll. Thank you.
I really like CD, but I can understand why others might not like it.
Screw the freaking slide section.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like someone just said. Well, I've not played it, so I could.
Wait, why didn't I say it?
My opinion could change, but I don't like how the levels look. I guess I've seen a lot of videos, but I don't know. Yeah,
Japanese for a moment.
DJ,
I wonder if I can grind on that. Oh wait, it gives me 5 lives.
Can you butt bounce on Professor Pack's head?
I think so.
I don't think it does anything. But yeah.
Where's that extra life? I want to get that. I know there's an extra life.
Thinking which Sonic games I haven't played. I guess for the sake of this, I should probably be thinking like which Pac-Man games I haven't played. I feel like I've played most of the Pac-Man games so far. Still quite a few I haven't played, but a lot of them I've
Did someone else?
Of course, haven't played the console World 3, but I probably won't.
Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna move on.
I have actually never played Pac-Man 2, The New Adventures. I've actually seen a complete box copy of that game at a trade show, but I was like, nah. It's just Pac-Man point clicking. I like how
what do you mean just?
I like the expression Pac-Man has in the game.
There's no game like it.
It's a cartoon. I know that's what they were trying to do. It's really neat.
Yeah.
I like Pac-in-Time, although people don't really.
I mean, maybe I'll give the other version of Pac-in-Time a shot. But,
Which version? Oh, there's Blinky with the.
Don't you mean Clyde?
Chevron in his head.
Don't you mean Clyde?
Right. Yeah. Yeah, I forgot they changed the names of Blinky and Clyde
for some reason.
Yeah, for whatever reason. They did. This is a lot of Pac-Man games back in the No. Oh, right. Which version of Pac-in-Time have you played?
Super Nintendo.
I have these. I said this before, but I have the Super Famicom version, which is actually a lot harder
Yeah,
And the
I
SNES.
fear to think of what would possibly make it harder.
Yeah. The Super Famicom version has like a lot of instant death traps in it.
I do not want to know.
Whoosh.
Alright, we're just gonna get some extra hit points while he's busy.
You know, I think I also came across the Game Boy version, but I thought it was just gonna be the same as the SNES version. Until I looked it up online, I was like, wait, this is a totally different game. And I felt bad for not buying it.
Yeah, I actually also have the Game Boy version, but I didn't really play through it all the way. I should do that.
What's the worst Pac-Man game in your opinion?
Pac-Man Fever. Nothing
Pac-Man
is.
Fever. I've never played Pac-Man Fever, but it looks like trash.
It is agonizing.
The worst Pac-Man game I've ever
Like
played.
it's probably a very guilty pleasure with friends, but like alone, don't even. Just don't even.
I guess Pac-Man 2600. I played that at a friend's house, but it's like it's just a shitty version of the original.
Game. Yeah.
Worst Pac-Man game.
You should try.
This one.
You should try the homebrew for 2600. It is good.
Yeah, Pac-Man 4K. That one's good. DJ Professor K says the worst Pac-Man game was World 3 on DS.
Yes.
Yeah, that's
I mean that is a good contender.
I don't like Pack and Roll, but it's not horrible. It's not
I
good
feel like
either.
I feel like the controls are not that good on Pac and Roll.
That's my biggest issue with it. Just the control is not good.
Play the Wii version.
Pac-Man Fever is the only Pac-Man game I've ever played that felt like shovelware.
Well, it was made by a dev team that did shovelware.
Yeah, like Shrek Super Party. Which actually is interesting because they also made Pac-Man Collection on GBA and like a lot of those early 2000s Namco Museum
What,
collection.
Mass Media?
Yeah, Mass Media.
Well,
Mass Media worked on Pac-Man Fever.
Well, no, I mean like Human Soft developed World 3 on DS, and they made Jimmy Neutron Game Boy Advance games.
I keep confusing Human Soft with Human Entertainment for whatever reason. Does this sound so similar?
Is that another team?
Human Entertainment.
Yeah.
Yeah, they made the Clock Tower games, and a lot of like horror stuff. On, like,
I'm not really familiar with those, but I've heard of them.
They're pretty obscure. They made a really good game on the SNES called Fireman, and I think that's probably actually one of my favorite games on the console. It's really fun. Board-based Massive Dreamcast. Yeah, they did that. Right, I was gonna say something about Pac-Man Fever.
What about
I don't believe the game actually came out in Japan. Right?
I think it was a Western thing.
Did it come out in Japan? Pac-Man Fever? The GameCube game? Because I can't find any...
I know World 3 did not.
Yeah. But what's interesting is that Namco... I found a PDF of one of Namco's, like, Japanese gaming magazines. And they advertised Pac-Man Fever in there.
Do they?
So I was like, wait, the game was also released in Japan? But I looked it up and there's, like, nothing on it. So I guess they canceled it?
That's interesting.
Or something? It is interesting.
Maybe they looked at it and thought, oh my god, this is shit. We can't sell this.
This game's terrible. No one's gonna fucking buy this.
Because, I mean, I imagine, like, Japan's values Pac-Man a lot. Still.
Yeah, like, they refer to him as, like, the Mickey Mouse of video games.
And there's still, like, a lot of, like, Pac-Man content in general in Japan. Like
Yeah,
Ghost
I
and
think
Stage Maker and Catalog IP.
they get the cool stuff. We get Pac-Man Pinball on Game Boy Advance.
Yeah, that was a
Beaver, World 3, and World Rally all were not released in Japan. Yeah, they weren't.
thing. Really?
They're like, yeah, forget this.
But,
Although, interestingly enough, World Rally is actually the first Pac-Man game to be released by Namco Bandai, I believe.
oh yeah. World 3 was, I mean, World Rally was also developed by Smart Bomb, who made Snoopy versus
Smart Bomb.
Predator. Did they
Japan
not?
knows quality. They do. They do.
But World Rally is good.
It's fine.
Like, it's not like the best
It's-
thing ever, but
It's at least better than.
it's pretty serviceable. It's got some nice Namco fan service in there,
I like the Namco games.
which makes me wonder why it wasn't in Japan. Maybe Smart
PSP
Bomb
version.
just don't release games there.
PSP version has Mappy in it.
Yeah, the PSP version for some reason gets the most love.
Pretty sure the Pac-Man PC games were released in Japan. Actually, I'll need to find this again, but I found out not too long ago that Adventures in Time actually came out in Japan. But I'll need to double check.
So
I was.
here's a funny
Yeah.
thing.
What?
My disc for Adventures in Time is not in English. So I think that holds weight to that. I'm not sure why I have like a Chinese looking disc, but that's what I've got on me.
Man, you're getting your ass kicked on this level. No offense.
My mind is kind of meandering through these levels because they don't really.
Yeah,
take
I mean,
that much.
I do like a lot. I would do a lot worse, so I shouldn't feel bad.
Like these levels don't really have that much like room for you to strategize on things. You're just kind of like
Yeah.
Which I don't really understand why these have to be like auto. I don't want to say auto scroll, but like something along
Yeah,
those
like
lines.
you just you're constantly moving forward. It's annoying. You shouldn't have. That's what makes this so hard to be able to collect things.
Yeah, and there were like free roaming swimming controls demonstrated in the first level, but they don't ever use them since. Which I don't understand.
So I guess Pac-Man's going to the Technodrome.
You could say
Funny
that.
pink bug. Thank you,
Now it's
Professor
time
Bug.
for another one of these levels.
Shark Attack.
It's just more of the same.
There's a Pac-Man clone called Shark Attack on the Atari 2600. Crap, but
I mean, that's the Atari for you.
I think it's actually worse than. I think it's actually just as bad as the official Pac-Man on 2600. But
Have you ever played the other official Pac-Man games on 2600?
yeah, I played Miss Pac-Man, and I thought that was a really good improvement to the original.
There was also Junior Pac-Man on there.
Yeah, that's one I haven't played yet.
That one.
I think the mazes scroll vertically in that
Yeah,
one,
they
don't
scroll vertically, and it's still a surprisingly like good game. Like it goes to show like what could have been if Pac-Man was given more time.
Next, no context Pac-Man stream should be the SpongeBob SquarePants movie. That's my favorite Pac-Man game right there.
Oh, you mean Pac-Man World 4?
Yeah, that. I don't know if Marcus is in here anymore, but we found the
That's
legendary
not-
Pac-Man 4.
We
It
don't
was just
need
in
to-
the disguise of a SpongeBob game.
It was just SpongeBob all along.
Yeah.
I want to see.
There you go,
SpongeBob
Marcus.
bots.
Pac-Man World 4 is a thing. You can
I do
stop
want to
talking.
see I do want to see someone mod the SpongeBob game so Pac-Man is playable. That would be fun to see.
Yeah. Or, make a Pac-Man something. Maybe.
I'm sure there will be a new Pac-Man game soon. However,
Yeah, I mean,
however
Pac-Man's
grand
like
it would be, I have no clue. But
I'm absolutely sure we'll get something soon.
They can't leave it dangling for 5 years.
Yeah, he's just taking a break. Is all. I feel.
It is kind of weird how the last game was Championship Edition 2, though.
Technically, Championship Edition 2 Plus, but that's just an alternate version.
I mean, but like the last retail Pac-Man game that was, not a re-release.
I mean, who knows? They could, for all we know, they could be working on the Super Mario Odyssey of Pac-Man. We don't know.
I don't want to think that, but that's what would make things all the more surprising. They're probably just doing more Pac-Man merch. Because they didn't.
I mean, the Pac-Man merch they do is cool.
Yeah, but they didn't really do anything for the 35th. That stuff.
Oh hey, the Galaxian. That was oddly colored.
I don't care about Galaxians. I'm trying to beat the game.
True.
Yeah.
Holding out hope for the rest of the arcade games before the Switch. I can do without Professor Pac-Man. that game can just stay in the past. I do wish Namco would make a good Namco museum. That had care and whatnot.
It's annoying that they haven't.
Exactly.
Because
I mean, it's just like a dump of random games at this point.
Like they have a lot to share.
Yeah, and like Namco is such a big catalog of games.
Like pretty much every AAA company does, but
Exactly. Well, hey, Robot Pac-Man.
And this is the level that was the last I played on the PC version before the copy broke.
Pac-Man Neon Genesis Eva going. That should be a thing.
Actually, you know what? This is my least favorite level. Because this one drags. I mean, I guess the shooting action is got potential.
It's like
it almost
it's
feels
like a shitty version of
Star
Fox. That's probably not a good example. Just blowing them up. That's pretty funny, actually.
What?
Oh, good. The only level of this game I don't like. I don't agree, but yeah, this level's pretty good. I've beat this game twice as well. So yeah, I have every right to say bad things about it.
Press smartphone button.
Pac-Man Z from Bandai Namco.
Pac-Man Z?
Like Dragon Ball Z. Doesn't like one of the Sword Art Online games they have like a Pac-Man costume or something?
Oh yeah,
There's also one for like Dig Dug and Katamari.
And I think that was like for the Switch port or something.
Yeah. Namco's really good at fan service, I feel.
Wait till
there's so many games where they have like the Galaxian flagship, or Pac-Man, or the Rally X special flag.
Wait till like Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, however that's pronounced. Kakarot. Yeah, Kakarot. Like, wait till that game gets like DLC that's like Pac-Man costumes and stuff. That would be some nice salt.
Pac-Man turning Super Saiyan. I have 100% of this game at least 3 times now.
Why
I
did you
don't-
100% it another time?
I don't believe you.
Why?
I don't believe you.
Dude,
This is impossible.
then again, I know someone that like I know someone that completed Donkey Kong 64 and would do it again.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, so I guess sometimes we can just all be sadists to ourselves.
We need a new Ridge Racer immediately. I miss Ridge Racer. Namco completely ruined this series because they tried to make it like Burnout or
I mean,
Destruction Derby.
it is kind of hard to make good games on the Vita.
It's true. It's not like the Ridge Racer game on Vita was voted one of the worst games ever made for the platform. One of the worst games ever made. Not at
Like
all.
when you even have a Call of Duty game on there that everyone can say is shit, that's when you've got a library that's just wrong.
I feel bad for the Vita.
Yeah,
Honestly.
it really is an underappreciated console.
My dad has one. It's pretty good.
Like
Sometimes he'll let me play
there's
it
a lot
on
it could have done, but like not even Sony really cared about it that much.
Sony just like backed out of it when they were still making it. They're like,
Like after
no, we don't want to do this anymore.
like after they released it, it's like, so what do we do now?
So, what now, guys?
And now, meanwhile, the Switch is basically being what the Vita should have been.
Yeah, the Switch is what the Wii U should have been.
Yeah, like you could pretty much view the Wii U as a prototype Switch. There's a lot
Thanks.
complicated with it.
Oh my god, does this level ever end?
And this is why I don't like this level.
It goes on for too long. It's not fun to play.
It goes on for too long. I'm just shooting stuff. Like the shooting gameplay could be fun if they actually tried to, build it up some more over time. But like, no, it's just this over and over.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
It's another checkpoint.
This would drive me insane. This drives me insane. I honestly don't remember the level going on for this long.
It does.
We need a new Gumby game from Namco immediately. Yeah, Namco, bring back Gumby. That was a great series. Bring back Atomic Betty too while you're at it. Or whatever fucking games Namco America made.
We need a new Curious George game for Switch.
Curious George.
Come on, Namco, get it together.
Namco America was such a strange company. They delved their hands in the licenses before Bandai approached them.
Yeah.
Classics like the Berenstein Bears. I think they made a Popeye game, too.
Yeah, they made a Popeye or I forgot what it was called. Something spinach.
Popeye Rush for Spinach, I believe.
Rush for spinach. Yeah.
Namco also ported the Nintendo Popeye arcade game to mobile phones.
Oh yeah, they did.
I don't even know how they.
I downloaded that. I downloaded that. I was like, wait, is this the Popeye arcade game? And yeah,
they also ported Mr. Do from Universal, not Universal Studios, but the Japanese Universal.
Yeah. They have a connection though, right? They're the same, like.
Yeah, there's no connection. I think they make slot machines or something.
I could have sworn Universal was the same as Universal Studios.
Yeah, they're different companies. I think Universal's parent company is best known for the company that essentially destroyed SNK. So that was fun. They're called a root. They just completely destroyed SNK and they made them go bankrupt. So
That's
those guys.
unfortunate. But yeah, a lot of the mobile games are interesting because like no one really talks about them.
Yeah. There's actually a lot of the American, at least, a lot of the American like Pac-Man mobile games, like Pac-Man Pinball,
Yeah.
I found the web archive.
Like I downloaded a Namco arcade golf and I actually really love
I
it.
think you're breaking up.
Am I? Am I good now?
Yeah.
Okay. So like what I was saying is like I downloaded Namco arcade golf and I actually really like that one.
Oh yeah, it looks really weird. Pac-Man
Yeah.
just looks so. He just contracts with everything else.
That's where the "Are you sure you know how you're playing this game?" like line came from.
I wish some of those like Japanese Pac-Man games would be dumped, but I
Yeah.
doubt it.
It is hard to get those.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, people don't even really know how to dump those like Japanese like cell phone games from like iMode or anything.
Yeah.
Because they'll have them like installed on the phone, but they don't know how to like get them off. Mega Whale.
Yeah.
This guy.
This is what we have instead of King Galaxian right now.
Yep. Except King Galaxium is actually cool.
Yeah.
This doesn't-
Life be like that sometimes. Yeah, we still don't even have all the mobile Pac-Man games, like not even the American ones. Pac-Man Bowling is still missing. I know that
Yeah.
much. And that was like featured in the Pac-Man World 3 interview thing.
Oh right. That's right.
When they were
I
talking
remember
about
seeing that.
Pac-Man on cell phones.
Right. Yeah, they brought that up. Um. So Marcus, what's your favorite level in this game? I kind of want to know. Wait, is he even in the thing?
I wouldn't.
I guess.
I wouldn't.
I guess he. Oh, that was just interesting. Yeah. All right, I'm gonna go get like a snack or something. I'll be back.
Okay. Alright, just shooting down some more of those ghost pilots. Gotta get that last section right there. Hey! There we go. Got the bananas. Let's see, it's 9:06 right now. Oh, we're on the last world. Nice. It's the haunted boardwalk, and Pac-Man has rollerblades for some reason. Wow, the music is so good. I could just barely hear the music in this port. That is so weird. Alright.
This haunted boardwalk.
Yep. And the music is so quiet for some reason. Like, I'm hearing, like, the rollerblades more. Ugh. And, of course, the jumps are, kind of screwing me up. But that's okay. The keyboard is actually not messing me up as much as I thought it would. Although, if anything, the slide in the volcano was the absolute worst. Ooh, that was close.
Yeah.
I thought I fell there. Oh, come on.
Oh god, I completely forgot about those things. Oh dear.
How, like, you can't quite latch onto the moving platforms as soon as they start falling.
I'm not Marcus, but my favorite level is probably either Bedwelling Woods, Blade Mountain, or Haunted Boardwalk. Bedwelling Woods is really fun. Blade Mountain, aside from the collectibles, I also really like. Haunted Boardwalk's also pretty neat. Really just for the aesthetic.
Yeah, it's got a nice, like, ghost swampy kind of look to it.
Yeah. Yeah, good picks.
If only the platforms didn't, like, crumble every single time.
Oh, yeah.
It's like a very do or die.
If you're gonna 100%, if you're gonna get all the collectibles in this, good luck. It's really hard. I've never been able to get all the items in this level.
Oh no. Come on. Okay. Oh, I hate that jump.
Yeah.
Like, look at this. This jump is bad. Because then you have to, like... you have to, like, go back and then jump. To sort of go all the way.
Haunted Boardwalk has god-tier music.
Yeah.
It does. It's actually my favorite music in the whole game.
Really?
Yeah.
That's it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna fall through this.
No. I survived that one. Why not? Let's get a Galaxian.
They didn't color it properly and it makes me angry.
Those are some weird Pac-Man tombstones.
Yeah.
They look like they're Pac-Man, but they're really just with eyes on them.
That's what this if Super Mario had tombstones, they'd have eyes.
Pac-Man lives in Mario World?
What if they did like a Mario Pac-Man crossover? I don't know how that would work, but that'd be awesome.
I feel like it would.
I mean, Shigeru Miyamoto has said multiple times he's a really big fan of Pac-Man.
Yeah. And, like, the Pac-Man world setup isn't too far off of Mario.
Mm-hmm.
Especially this one. Aw. I like these mazes. They're kind of like just, you know, actual Pac-Man-ish mazes.
Me when Pac-Man is killed. God tier English.
Okay.
Oh, damn. There you go.
Bam.
God damn it, Clyde. I know, man. I'd never had a want to have a Clyde cake.
Oh no.
Whatever they said.
Wait, what? Hey, kid, come on. Don't do that to me.
Yeah, you can't see the whole maze, and that's kind of a problem.
I mean, it's not too big of a problem, but I guess the tunnels can make that an issue.
Mhm.
Or teleporters in this case. Oh no.
Oh,
No,
oh,
no.
oh no. You had like 3 more. You were so close to beating that, too.
I think I slacked off a little too much there. That's okay. At least we got to see the maze. That's the important part. I have never seen that maze over screen.
I see a lot. Woo! Oh shoot! That was a sweet move.
It's alright, I'm good.
I like how they gave all the enemies like the Pac-Man like pie eyes too.
Oh shoot. Messed up
I
that.
don't know why. All the ghosts just have like glowing chevrons on their head.
Yeah, I like the pie eyes.
Yeah, like the rubber hose.
Yeah,
Thing.
I like rubber hose too.
I do too. That's part of the reason I love Cuphead so much.
I want to get Cuphead, but I'm waiting for the physical release on Switch because I hear that's coming, and that's
I love
like,
physical ones.
and supposedly that's coming after they do the DLC.
Oh, so gonna have the DLC in it already.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, I would have bought it because I just like having physical games. But
Well, I mean that too.
oh shoot! Got it. You got it. Oh, nice.
I got it.
That's what makes this level so hard because the platform is just constantly collapsing.
Yeah.
Just hear you tapping the button keyboard every time you jump. Token. No, for this version, no, for Pac-Man World 2, you can unlock Pack Attack in here. And it's interestingly, it's like the PlayStation remake of it. If I was a
Really?
sort of an interesting choice. Yeah, the one on Namco Anthology too.
That's interesting. Oh, whoa. Okay.
You didn't know that?
I didn't really know like the whole thing with like what the versions of Pack Attack.
Okay, because like, yeah, it was the Pack Attack remake in this is from, like I said, Namco Anthology 2, which was like a Japan only compilation. It was basically Namco Museum, but it had like their console stuff instead of the typical arcade games.
Right.
Yeah, and this was one of them.
Alright, night crawling. We're back to some good old platforming. That's
Nice.
not on rollerblades.
Awesome.
Now, what I thought was kind of interesting about this level is that these skeleton guys from Pac-Man World 1, like,
Yeah, I thought that was pretty cool.
like whereas they were at the beginning of World 1, they're at the end of World 2.
Yeah, they definitely took inspiration from Buccaneer Beach when making this part.
Yeah.
Very similar.
It's kind of like just an eviler beach, if that makes any sense.
If a beach was in a cave,
Yeah.
doesn't make any sense. This actually reminds me of the Elder Scrolls Oblivion.
Really?
Yeah, there was a cave that looked very similar to this. I don't know.
That's
The torches especially remind me of it. I love that game. Anyway. Let me read the chat. What if you could unlock the CDI version? Okay, I will say I like the arranged soundtrack in the CDI version. And my favorite Pac-Man ghost is he's Cyan. I love the color Cyan.
Favorite ghost? Begins with a K, I think.
It's pretty kinky, dude.
I do find that ghost very interesting, though, because, you know, the whole transformation thing and basically being...
Yeah, that's a neat addition. I like that. Would you eat Pac-Man? Well, you'd probably eat me first.
Yeah.
I mean, Pac-Man will eat, like, everything. There's this really crappy Pac-Man joke book from like the early 80s.
Oh my god, I have.
And
I have one of those.
It has Pac-Man eating a crow.
Is that the joke? What was the...
No, almost none of the jokes in that book are funny. I don't think any of them are funny. Wait, it had Pac-Man eating a crow.
Was there not like a caption below it that described like what the joke was? Or...
Yeah, it said the joke was Pac-Man meets Batman and Robin. I'm like, no, that's not a Robin, that's a clone. And what the fuck does Batman have to do with it? It's not funny. There's another one where...
Maybe it's how unfunny it is.
There's another one that says, like, Pac-Man getting chewed out by his boss. There's, like, this huge chunk taken out of Pac-Man. It's like, wait, so they're cannibals? But if you, like, turn it... I remember, if you, like, turn it upside down, it looks like Pac-Man's laying in the cloud. Which is a lot more wholesome. That one at least made sense. You understood it. I mean, it's not funny, but it made more sense than...
Wait. Where am I? Camera, help me. Okay. There we go.
How much did he die in the volcano levels?
I got game overed on the volcano. No, I got game overed on the freaking slide.
Yeah.
It wasn't even the volcano levels that were the problem. It was the goddamn slide.
My favorite... The funniest part about the joke book is that there's a page that says Pac-Man out for lunch, and there's nothing else on it. It's just a fucking blank page saying Pac-Man out for lunch.
Wait, so it didn't even like show anything?
It's the funniest thing in the book.
Wait, so it didn't even show Pac-Man there?
Yeah, there was no drawing. It was just an empty thing. There was nothing here.
In the joke book I had, they described, they wrote out they drew an origin story for Pac-Man, like as if, you know, the pizza thing wasn't an establishment already. So, like, they described him as a cheesecake. And the idea was that Pac-Man had a friend in Pie that was right next to him, but like in the store, people kept buying up the pie, and Pac-Man kept like witnessing the pie shrinking and shrinking. So then, when it was the cheesecake's turn, he decided to become sentient and leave the place.
He became sentient and left the place.
Yes.
Okay.
He just got up and left.
Would you date Pac-Man? Says Cherry. Pac-Man has a wife, you know.
And there was also a drawing in it where Pac-Man met Donkey Kong.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny.
It's just Pac-Man meets Donkey Kong, and Donkey Kong says, "Hey man, you're in the wrong video game."
Whack. trying to remember more stuff from the Pac-Man book I was talking about. One of them was like 6-pack. Like a
Oh my
like
god, I saw that
6-pack
one.
of like Coke.
Yeah, I saw
But
that
there
one.
was it was just a bunch of
But there's
Pac-Man.
6 Pac-Men in a container.
Yeah, and there's like a handle on them too, like like a like 6-pack of Coke. But the handle was like only connected to 2 of the Pac-Men. And the other 4 would just like stay on the ground if you lifted it up.
Okay, so to put a pause
It doesn't
on
make
that,
any sense. And
here's
it makes even less sense once I explain it.
So I'm gonna pause that discussion for a moment to take a look at this. What is the significance of this? Well,
It's just a giant empty spot. It's like they were gonna
it's just
put
an empty
something
area.
in here. It's like they're gonna put like a boss or something here, and they're like, "Oh, I forgot to put in the boss."
It's just that, like, that area is like unique, but there's nothing there.
I mean, it makes it look like something
it?
like some huge monster's gonna come out, but no.
No, it's just more space.
Yeah.
I'm almost done with this, I think.
2-pack. And the CEO hates her. What are you talking about?
It's probably just me, maybe.
Dig Thug. Back to Dig Thug.
Alright, here's the end of the level. And there's just a bunch of skeleton guys just
hang out there.
They'd want to fight, but too bad. The end of the level's right there. I think I'm on like the last actual level now.
Alright.
Yeah. This is the part with the evil tree.
Wormwood. Yeah.
Pac-Man, I have been expecting you. Oh, the golden fruit tree is its brother. Ooh.
An evil tree.
Yes, it's an evil tree. This is what we have to deal with in Pac-Man lore. I don't know.
Who's the most obscure Pac-Man character that you can think of?
What, the tree?
Miss Pac-Man? No. Okay. Do you want like an actual character?
Oh, God dang it.
Should it be like a specific enemy or something? Or should it be like an actual character? It's the highest fuck tree. It's time for Animaniacs.
It's the evil tree.
What does that have to do with anything? I guess
They're just memeing.
Yeah.
Alright, so now it's time to solve the maze of the evil tree.
The weed tree.
I mean, I guess there was an effort to it.
Okay, it has to be a specific character. That's a really good question. I could name a few. It would be hard for me to pick one. I could name several. One of my first picks would probably be Mr. Cookie from Pac-Man Party. Like, who knows who he is?
Did I forget to? How does like the tree stay stationary but fence off this path? Like, how do you have that kind of foresight?
It's a video game, okay?
I did say that.
Hey, you didn't get all the pellets. You're trying to 100% this game.
I'm not a completionist, okay? I like having fun with my video games.
But I'm a completionist, and I get all those pellets. There's more of them. Yeah, Mr. Cookie, Mollusk from Adventures in Time.
Wait, is Mollusk the villain?
Yeah.
He has a name?
Yeah, he does. Mollusk.
I feel like I asked that question for a lot of Pac-Man characters.
Like, who the fuck is this guy? Yeah, Mr. Cookie.
like
Mollusk.
every character in Pac-Man World 3, I asked like, wait, who is this? And
Your
they don't.
worst nightmare.
And yeah, like they don't say their names in the actual game. They're just like going along.
Yeah,
with
that's
their
the
talking.
name of this stuff.
And that game had dialogue too, so they could have easily said, "My name is this and this."
My name's Jeff. What if his name is actually Jeff?
I'm sorry?
Nothing, it was a stupid joke. I'm trying to think. I just had another character, but I forgot. You know, I'm gonna go with Mollusk from Pac-Man Adventures in Time. I think that's the most obscure I can think of. Except maybe Wandy from All-Stars, or the Ghost Wizard from Pac-Pick. I don't know, I think that's his name.
Oh, the wizard that trapped Pac-Man in the book.
Yeah, the Ghost Ink. You know, I'll go with... Yeah, I will go with Mollusk. You were fine during the first world, but apparently the special water can kill you now. Yep. The water suddenly became lethal, I guess.
I used to hate this part.
I did too.
The time limit is strict on this, but like there's an area where there
Yep.
would be more
Time limit.
of these skeleton guys.
I mean, we never even see the wizards, so should they count?
I ran out of time.
Yeah,
Nice.
I guess. I love that animation on the loading screen. Pac-Man in your house to steal your money.
Mollusk probably is one of the more obscure characters.
I like it when people appreciate obscure characters. I like the enemy designs in Pac-Pix. They're really neat. Especially like the one with the white one with the tongue sticks out his tongue. The Barrow.
Yeah, Pac-Pix had some nice, nice character designs to them.
It's also a good game.
Yes,
it's actually one of my favorite Pac-Man games, just because of how creative it is.
One of the most underutilized gameplay mechanics in the series.
What's funny is that Pac-Pix was by the same guy that made Klonoa.
Was it?
Hideo Yoshizawa. He likes puzzle games. He also made Shrine Cube.
Evidently,
on the DS.
Evidently, he also likes making obscure games.
Also, Mr. Driller. He made a lot of the Mr. Driller games before, like pre-2005.
That's cool.
Pac-Pix. You speak the truth.
Alright, I think this part is gonna give me some trouble.
I actually have both the American and Japanese versions of Pac-Pix. The only reason I have the Japanese version was because I bought it in a lot of like import DS games. So it's just the same game, but it's in Japanese.
But it's more kawaii. Oh my god, why'd I do that?
He's butt bounced right into the lethal water. Japan also got like this really cool like stylus based on Pac-Pix. It's really neat. I'd like to get a hold of it.
A stylus for it?
Yeah. There's like a
That
limited
sounds
edition
cool.
stylus that was made to promote Pac-Fix. It has like Pac-Man's head on it, and it looks like a pencil. Cool.
That's cool. Alright, just gotta kill them in time.
Pac-Fix is a lot of fun. Well said. I agree. Wholeheartedly.
Are you kidding me?
You guys played Pac-Man 2: The New Adventures? I haven't.
I have. I used to like it, and then I tried to stream it on here.
Message retracted. Styles for both Pac-Fix and Pac-Man. Oh, okay. So it wasn't just for... I thought it was... It looks like a pencil, so I thought it was for Pac-Fix. I didn't know it was also for Pac-Man.
Oh.
That's interesting. It's the point is it's a cool looking
Oh my
stylus.
god.
It's Pac-Man, and I won. Most of the Pac-Man stuff that I found, like the merchandise, doesn't go for a whole lot online. So that's pretty good.
That's cool.
Both releases at the same time. I actually, yeah, I never knew they also made for Pac-Man Roll because I've never seen pictures of it. I've only seen the Pac-Fix, one with the Pac-Fix packaging.
Ugh.
In fact, like the only reference I found to it was like the Japanese Pac-Fix website. Well, anyway, I'd like to get a hold of one of the Coleco tabletop Pac-Man games one day. They're really expensive because people want them. Anyway, it's a revel in the water. It's pretty annoying how he...
Oh my freaking god.
I was gonna say, it's pretty annoying how you have to listen and you have to go through his speech every time you play a level.
Yeah. That's okay.
Stylus and Spellfest the same appearance as the Magic and Pac-Fix as part of the later release. Yeah. There's a Pac-Man related store in Japan called Pac Store. It's a pop-up store basically when Kawaii meets Pac-Man. Yeah, I heard of Pac Store. I think they just stopped doing that recently. It was really
God,
weird.
the timer is so strict.
Yeah. Look at that. It's ridiculous.
I need a GameCube controller.
I love the GameCube controller.
I don't know how I'm supposed to do this on PC. But somehow I have to, because I'm already doing it.
Yeah. This PC board is also just jank, so I don't think it's entirely your fault
Yeah, no.
either. Like, that time limit.
Ugh.
If you thought the one in Superman 64 was bad, wait till you look at this. But in this game, it doesn't play on every level.
Well, no, the thing is, I'm able to do it on the console. It's just trying to use it. It's trying to use a keyboard for this.
Ryan, what's the most obscure Pac-Man character that you can think of?
That I can think of.
Yeah.
That would require me to think.
Big brain think.
Does anyone really think of Yum Yum?
forgot she is.
I feel like that would be one. Because I hear, like, no discussions of Junior Pac-Man's girlfriend. Maybe I need to try using the mouse.
Maybe. The time wasn't even that bad with a controller. Exactly.
I will beat this. I just, you know.
I know you will. I believe in you.
It is a janky port.
I mean, I didn't expect very much.
Actually, another fun fact about the port. So, when I finally got the disc, the case said it was rated T. But
Really?
yeah, but the back
That's
of it,
weird.
had the E rating. So
Probably
it was this really weird misprint.
Yeah, that's super weird.
And the box art was also Pac-Man on the B-Doing.
Sorry, I can't make it for this stream. I guess Gabe Tunes isn't able to join.
It's okay.
Yeah, that's. I mean,
Well, at least I am able to talk to someone, you know, and not keep the air dead.
and of all the people, it had to have been me.
Hey, you decided. You said sure, so
Yeah, I know.
don't pin this on me.
No, I'm just making fun of myself.
Yeah.
So,
Just gotta get past these jumps that people would probably like. I did see in the chat someone said that like he would turn up the brightness for these parts.
yeah, someone did say that.
All right, back to this. Back to this
Like,
travesty.
I can't even remember how many times you had to restart this. Rated T for time limit. That's pretty good. I can.
Come on, motherfuckers. I got this. Come on. Come on. No! I was on it. I was fighting the time limit there. Oh right, the mouse. Let's. All right. I don't think so. Maybe. There's a possible. Ah, shit.
Rated T
I was
for
onto
time
something.
limit. That was really fun.
Alright. Let me just get used to this again. Alright. I did it.
Awesome.
And now I just gotta not die.
I knew you could do it.
I'm scared. Please be a checkpoint. Please let there be a checkpoint. No!
Fuck
This
game.
whole port! The freaking input lag on this port.
This port is just trash.
I am ready to, like, burn this non-existent CD. Alright, but the mouse helped, so I'm gonna keep doing that. Come on. Alright. Getting better.
Whoever designed this level is the saddest. Sadist. I've never been able to pronounce that word.
Checkpoint! Yes!
Yeah, they're right.
Alright. We're finally done with that hellhole. So now I can proceed to beating this game. I never really understood what that light is over there. I've never actually reached it. Here's a trick I like to do for this level. Alright, we're on the final stretch. Thank you for the free lives. Alright, here we are. We have invaded the privacy of the evil tree. Pac-Man. I am no match for you. I love how he calls for Spooky and Spooky comes.
Sorry about that.
It's alright. Oh, the tree's the heart of Ghost Island, huh? That's a nice little transition.
These tombstones.
I wanted to see if I could, like, touch them. Alright, we're at the final boss. So now it's time to warp all the way back.
I should have kept track how many lives you've lost.
I mean, has someone been keeping track?
Someone has it, that'd be awesome.
1 million. And now here's Pac-Man with the fruit.
Pac-Man gonna turn Super Saiyan. You found all the Dragon Balls.
I love that little dance. He's like, yeah!
It's like, yay!
He's like, yay, I'm golden now!
Gold Pac-Man. You've lost 256 lives, says DJ Professor K.
I get the joke, and I don't like it.
I don't like it either, actually.
Pac-Man! They sure like calling out his name.
Yeah, well, he is the star of the game.
Oh, wow. In this port, they don't even give him the, you know... He doesn't look any different. He's not given that golden texture.
Yeah, I thought he turned gold. Now he's just regular.
Yeah.
And what the hell is the point? This port is just a complete piece of junk.
I mean, at least it's Pac-Man World 2.
It's playable. There's some annoying things about it, some minor gripes, but it's fine. It's not
I
trash.
definitely would not have beaten that, like, time limit part as a kid.
Pac-Man found all the Chaos Emeralds.
Yeah, I went through all the special stages. I find it weird in general that, like, to defeat Spooky, you have to flip kick him.
Yeah, it was weird.
Which is, like, the most underutilized ability that you have. You definitely don't use flip kicking to kill enemies. I just gotta... It is kind of satisfying to hit him with it, though. Because you hear that whoosh. Whoosh. Just gotta watch out for all the things that he's throwing at me. Alright, I think I can just hit him one more time. There we go. Oh, that was a meteor shower.
Shower was apparently not enough.
Meteor shower.
Yeah.
It's a good thing they give you health pieces when you kill enemies.
Yeah.
Alright, we're on the final phase now.
Awesome.
And he is hitting me too much. Just gotta keep on getting those health pieces. And I'll be good. Oh, I forgot he does that. He, like, inverts the controls, kind of.
Yeah, I hate it when you do that.
I think I'm on the last hit. No, wait. Yeah. I just gotta get one more hit on him. And hopefully he doesn't do that to me. I did it.
Send him back to his prison. We did it, boys. Show's over.
We did it, boys. We stopped ghostism. No, wait, Packism is probably more appropriate. Like the makeup.
Wait,
on
where
that
are all
one.
these people coming from? Oh. Like, these are the most obscure Pac-Man characters, so I don't even know their names.
Oh yeah. They're just random people that live here.
Yeah.
Let's get out of here. I'm very cartoonish.
Yeah. I like the cutscenes in this game. They're pretty cute.
Also, gotta love their
Yeah,
dances. Some of these guys are just crazy.
Yeah. They're just having a rave right now. Also, where's Miss Pac-Man?
Oh, they
That's
foresaw.
something else about this game. Miss Pac-Man
Wait,
isn't
what's
in
going
it at
on
all.
with the top left?
Yeah, it's... What is going on with that?
God dang it, PC port.
Oh my god.
Namco Home Tech credits PC.
The Wall of Shame. May Cam. Glenn Curtin. Bontrager.
Quality assurance, more like Star Force assurance, am I right?
I hate Star Force.
Oh,
It's actually a video game.
Toro
called Star
Tawny for starting it all. That's cute. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
Oh, sorry, there's also a game called Star Force. That's a lot better.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like a scrolling shooter like Xevious.
Hit games, more PC credits. I wonder if
What did I walk into? We beat the game and chat's being weird, is what happened.
Yeah, the game's over.
Yeah. We're just watching the Wall of Shame. For quality testing.
Beta breakers.
They broke this fucking game. Yeah, Pac-Man World 2 PC.
There's
What
4
trip-
marketing people for PC.
It's been quite the ride. I'm glad to have been part of it.
That was actually kind of fast for PC. That was like under 3 hours.
Yeah. Miss Obama, get down.
Wait, why are there Xbox credits?
Xbox program. Wait a sec.
Why were there Xbox credits?
Maybe the
Are there-
Xbox version is the one they ported to PC.
Are they also gonna like credit like PlayStation 2 and GameCube people? Maybe this is an Xbox port. Yeah.
Well, the zingers.
I think this is now just the general game credits.
I think so.
Yeah.
Star Force Assurance.
Yep.
The PC version of Namco Museum 50th Anniversary has Star Force as well.
Yeah.
And that's
Star
makes
Force.
me
Star
so
Force is in
hard
like
to-
all the mid 2000s releases.
Yep.
Pac-Man World 3 on PC has Star Force. Namco Museum has Star Force.
Now you have De Nouveau.
Good.
Yeah, they created Messiah Nakamura on this game.
Hmm.
He was the president of Namco until Bandai became a thing.
And that was Pac-Man World 2 on PC.
Yeah. What an interesting little game this is. didn't even know this existed until a while ago.
It was my childhood port, but I'm definitely sticking with GameCube.
Like, I'm sure everyone else would. Or like me, because I have the PlayStation 2 version,
Yeah.
which is also good.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Should I just like end it here or?
If you want. Well, I guess I could say thanks for inviting me here, letting me be here.
You're welcome.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I think I am ready to end it.
All right.
So you can feel free to sign off and stuff.
All right. Really enjoyed this. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. See you later.
See y'all.